You know, sometimes you go to a coffee shop and there's a piece of toast on the menu and it's like $8 and you're like, why is that toast so expensive? But then you eat it and it's the best toast you've ever had in your life. I'm gonna teach you how to make that toast. 3 of them. I'm gonna be real. It's kind of a pain to make 3 kinds of toasts, but I'm gonna show you 3 because I don't know what you like, you know? We just met. So we're gonna do an avocado toast, which is gonna be our LA toast. We're gonna do a New York toast, which is gonna be an everything bagel toast. And then the last toast is gonna be a San Francisco cinnamon sugar toast. So the first key ingredient to making a delicious toast is getting a good bread. A good, crusty, thick bread that isn't pre-cut so that you can determine the size of your slice. Don't let someone else determine your toast destiny. That's up to you and you alone. So the pan is on. You're gonna go ahead and lie your toasts in. So the LA toast and the New York toast are both gonna be cooked in olive oil. So these are the 2 that are in here. And then last but not least, I'm gonna do the San Francisco toast in butter. And meanwhile, I'm gonna make the toppings for the first toast, which is gonna be our LA toast. We're gonna start with a ripe avocado. Cut him in half, take out his pit, and I'm gonna take out the avocado. Give it a little mash. So this is golden brown and beautiful. So I'm gonna flip them, let them keep going for a minute. Get this nice and chunky. Toss a little lemon in it. And then I'm gonna do the toppings to go on it in a mug. And that's gonna have chives, lemon zest, keeps it really bright, fresh, red pepper flakes. And I put a few more on top too, because they look nice and contrasty. Olive oil and a generous portion of salt. And then I'll mix this up. So this toast is basically done. All I'm gonna do is take my avocado, kind of give it a good zhuzh, and then on top of it goes the delicious sauce that you made. And I kind of just use my fork to dab it around. And like I said, I finish it with some more red pepper flakes. Give it some color. This is your LA toast, the first of the 3 toasts, your avocado toast. Then our second toast is going to be our everything bagel toast. Cut them real fine, or you can cut them coarse, however you're feeling. A little bit of this red onion. We only need a little bit, and this is gonna go right in here. And then we're gonna add our cream cheese. I'm gonna do half of this block. Plop. You guys, we are flying through these toasts. Come here, my friend. And it's nice and like crackly on the outside. Can you hear it? No? So then I'm gonna cream cheese him and then use a knife to smooth it out. On top of it, I'm gonna put a few capers. I am strong. You can go as caper light or caper heavy as you feel. But if you go light capers, you are wrong. To finish your fancy toast number 2, we're gonna mandolin some cucumber on top. That's all I need. And then, I know this is totally absurd, but it's fun. So I take them and kind of like twirl them. You do not have to do this. I know this show is about being super casual and keeping it easy, and I'm folding funny cucumbers on top of a toast. But it looks really pretty. And you did click on a video that said we're making fancy toast. So, everything bagel seasoning goes on it. This is something you can get at Trader Joe's. Generously put them on top, like Jewish sprinkles, and then a little olive oil. That is your New York everything bagel toast. Final toast, last but not least, is our cinnamon sugar toast. And this is super simple. It's the most comforting, delicious thing that I make for myself. And I don't do it very often because you're about to see it's really not good for you. And butter burns pretty quickly, so for this one I go on a lower heat. We're gonna throw a little sugar in there, and then it's gonna get a little vanilla extract and a little cinnamon. Oh, okay. And it'll be this kind of awesome cinnamony brown color. I'm gonna spread it on one side of the bread. I know, I told you this is not the healthiest toast in the world, but it is so good. And I just do a thin layer and make sure I go all the way to the edges. And this is gonna go face down in the pan that's hot. I'll give this like 2 minutes to let it crisp and caramelize on one side. You wanna watch this toast pretty carefully, and as soon as it is starting to get caramelization, you pull it out because it'll continue to harden up as it cools. So you can see it's kind of starting to develop a crust, but it could go another minute. And then I'll finish it with a little more cinnamon and sugar. So excited for you to make these toasts. So instead you can save your money and buy a house and make your own dang fancy toasts. And they're just as good, if not better, less expensive, and soup's impressive. I think you're gonna love them. Anything else?